So support the music and stop compare Afrobeat or dancehall music because
But that, me know say anytime a Marley win, them always say that. So stop saying that.
Alright, so welcome back to another installment. I hope everybody have a wonderful day, I hope everybody has stay safe and say a prayer before we go out every morning. Alright, so in this episode we're gonna talk about two things. We're gonna talk about Teejay and we're gonna talk about Julian Marley. Alright, so first and foremost, what I want to do, I give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you don't like the content. You get me? I say I'm gonna respect all of the support we may get so far. Alright, so we're gonna jump in there now. So first we're gonna talk about Teejay. So Teejay is having a problem with Jamaicans or fans or dancehall fans overall comparing the music and not supporting the music. You get me? So this is something we as Jamaican realize over all the years of listening to dancehall music, cause me myself never buy a music. You get me? So why buy it when it's on Amazon, when it's on YouTube? Why buy it when it's on YouTube? You get me? So Teejay have a problem with that, cause
I respect every other genre. You get me? I say big man thing because them do it, so we do it.
basically from film recent success with Drift, most of his sales has been coming from probably overseas fans. Most of his mainstream has been coming from us, but we are not buying the music. And he don't have a problem with people not buying the music, but the big issue he's having right now is people comparing dancehall to Afrobeat when both of the genres are still good quality music, Dancehall, we have all of a big artists from dancehall. We have Vibes Cartel, we have TJ himself, we have Massacre, we have Killer, Bounty Killer, we have Alkali, and the list can goes on and on and on. Afrobeat, we have a lot of artists. We have Davido, we have Burna Boy. You get me? So we have a whole heap of different artists. We have a whole heap of different sound of music, and it's always been a big issue because when you watch any interview have to do with Afrobeat and any interview have to do with dancehall artists, people always ask them where did dancehall come from. And to me, honestly, it doesn't matter where dancehall come from, because at the end of the day, dancehall music or any genre of music continue to evolve over the period of time. You get me? I say, and people talk about dancehall chop now. So you see me, and the younger generation are gravitate to it. You get me? So dancehall music will always evolve over time. You get me? I say, 'cause we have different generation that come up each decade, each century. You have different people that come up, We want different flows, different style, different things to talk about. You see me? So things that are constantly a change. You see me? I'm totally agree with TJ. We as dancehall artists, we as dancehall fans, don't support the music enough, because at the end of the day, if TJ release an album, we have a lot of dancehall artists, literally can count how much people are repost it on them Instagram say, "Oh, TJ album is out, check it out." You see me? But now, like when Masca release him album, so one and two dancehall artists post it up, yes. When I don't release him album, so one and two dancehall artists post up. When TJ release him album, I don't know if nobody did post up, but I honestly never seen a post from it. But I totally understand where TJ come from. We don't have enough unity in dancehall and we don't support our own. Because you have a point, You have a point. You say, "Yo, alright, we rather buy overseas people album than buy support our own album." You get me? I say? But to me, it's just culture. But I don't think it's nothing have to do with support. I think it's just culture because end of the day, we are the biggest fund. We are the biggest consumers of dancehall music where it's coming from Jamaica. We're the biggest consumers of that music. But if you support, if you buy it, we're not from that culture. I'm not saying that we cannot do it or we don't know how to do it. But we come up from a culture where, alright, a dancehall artist release album, we look for it on YouTube. If it wasn't on YouTube, I guarantee so we definitely would have bought it, if you get me, I say. So I just think it's just a culture of I think it's just a culture. So it's not about we don't listen to TJ or we don't find value in buying his music. It's just the culture. Alright, so remember, if you reach this far in the video, remember to give this video a thumbs up and also support the channel by subscribing to my channel and also comment on the feedback below based on what TJ I say. If it didn't make sense to you, or if anybody makes sense, just comment below And them only think.
That the message was there, the music is there, and being that, everything happened.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about Julian Marley now. Alright, so Star recently did an interview with Julian Marley, one of the Marley brothers. And Star is saying that once a Marley is present, there's always going to be a win. So it's constantly been a critic saying once a Marley is involved, they're definitely going to win. And Julia is basically clearing up the ear and say, yo, it's just putting in the artwork, good music, and so forth. You get me? But I can agree with Julian, with Damian Marley being one of the most talented Marleys, with a lot of hits, lot of songs, And if I listen to him song, the basically can tell, say, yo, alright, this is not just bias to say that he is the best Marley, but his work is there to prove it, with songs like Life is a Circle. It was written. You get me? I say, if you really listen to those songs, these songs are definitely some deep song. You get me? I say, so there's no way people can say that he's not the best man because he has been putting in the work. He has been releasing some good quality music, some motivated music, some music that can help lift black people. If we as people can listen to music and understand it and put it into play. So when Julian Marley say it's just hard work and good music, they get me as I can totally agree with that. And I honestly think them living up to is their father legacy because there's
For, it's a very mystic moment. As you know, we had the Bob Marley movie. Everything happening at one time, which is not.
no way you can be a Marley son and you're a musician because not all of the Marleys are musicians, but majority of them are. But there's no way you can be a musician and not living up to your father's name. So eventually that put pressures on it to really put in more work, to really put the music in a state where it has to be a standard where it is being compared to your father. Because there's no way you can be a Marley and you're sing about, well, not if it's a sing mode, but there's no way you can be a Marley and not trying to live up to that legacy of Bob Marley. I'm not saying they should try to follow in his footsteps because there's no way that's possible. Everybody have different footprint, everybody have different footsteps, everybody walk different path. But to live up to that legacy, I think that's one of the things that all of the Marley brothers, once they're a musician, have in mind. I'm honestly think Julian Marley said it best. Say, oh, it's just putting in hard work. It's just good music. It's just time to meditate and to live I think yeah, to also live a Rastafarian lifestyle. So I think that was the best answer to give. And perfect example, YG Marley. So YG Marley is basically just coming up in the music scene, with his songs that with its one song that is taking people by storm, Praise Jah in the Moonlight. You get me? As with he basically sample one of his grandfather's song, I think Crisis. I think the song is named Crisis. So he sampled his song in the first part of song, and then he continued to sing in the last part. You get me? So this is a perfect example. Perfect example. YG is a perfect example. And that song is really a good song. And if you just give it time, that song can really move people in terms of people start feeling that song, people start gravitate to it. And that's just one of the effect of being a Marley. It's like almost it's like a genetic thing. You get me? And his mother is Lauren Hill. You get me? So you have a Hill in a Marley, legendary. You get me? So basically he's destined for great things, and to be a Marley, as I said before, it actually put pressure upon you. To say, yo, I have to do good. It's like being Cristiano Ronaldo. Use Cristiano Ronaldo as perfect example. There's no way Cristiano Ronaldo can have 4 kids and none of them don't try to become a footballer. It's impossible. Because Cristiano Ronaldo is the greatest football player in the history of football. So there's no way you can have Cristiano Ronaldo and you don't have Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with LeBron James. I think 2 of LeBron James' son is playing basketball. It's something that run in the genetics. You get what I'm saying? And there's no way you can be LeBron James and have 2 sons and you don't teach them or put them on the path for basketball. You get what I'm saying? And we see with Dwayne Wade had a son, and his son wanted to be a girl. But before that transformation, he was on the path to becoming a basketball player. You get me? As I say, so it basically comes with the name. It comes with the legacy. So that's something that people always try to live up to. Same thing with Vibes Cartel. Two of his sons now are doing music. You get me? As I said, that's something where it comes with the name, it comes with the legacy, and something where we as humans try to live up to, because there's no way Bob Marley can have so many kids and none of them. I remember, eventually when I grew up as a kid, and your father died at a young age when he was young, you're definitely gonna hear greatness about him from your parents, sorry, from your mom, from your family members, uncles, cousins, and you're actually gonna see that work for yourself by the history, the impact on the culture that he has created. You're basically gonna see Kaika there right in front of every YouTube page you go on iTunes, you gonna see Marley up there. You get me? As I, so that's something where push we as human to strive to be the best. You get me? As I, so that this was a successful episode. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys comment. I always want comment. I always want feedback, just to hear phone feedback on the matter. And have a blessed day, everybody. I'm out.